Hi, everybody. I'm doing a recording so I don't get sidetracked. A lot has happened since my live stream last evening. Callie's gone on to do 2 live streams and a recorded receipts video where she shows evidence provided to her by the other party to the internet. She knew this had been submitted to the GAL. He provided it to her before the case, so she knows what evidence is going to be used. She freely admits she knew about it, and then she goes and proceeds to post it online, as well as waking her father up in the middle of the night and coercing him into saying things to stick up for her. It's craziness. We're going to get into it. There's a lot to cover, and I don't want it to be too long. I want to get to the point. It's important that people see things clearly.
I think with like tea like that, like I'm not trying to do that. I need to sit with this. I need to sit with this. I need to sit. My ex emailed me. My ex just emailed me, and I will play this clip on my channel. But I don't think he realizes I don't think he knows. I don't think he realizes what he just did. There could be a possibility my ex is actually behind a lot of this, even with the other channels. I haven't listened or whatever. He messaged you today, 12 noon. Mind you, this is your weekend, doll. I hope my child is being taken care of. I can do this YouTube shit. I have the free time. It's a Sunday.
Right, well, he's not doing YouTube shit, is it? He sent you an email. Takes a few seconds. You had a lot of time to talk to your male friends and post and stuff when you had your kid all the time. You were allowed that time, weren't you? He's literally sent a couple of messages and had a phone call. He is not streaming with his child like you're trying to make out he is. You're ridiculous, and you know it.
I had a date last night. I'm living in my frequency. He entrapped my dad. My ex, it's not given what it's supposed to have been gave. He entrapped my dad. So in the clip, you can hear him going off all crazy, talking to my father. That's insane. He called himself sending me this email as like a serve, I guess because he really has been watching me. And this is his way of proving me wrong.
No, this is him sending you evidence before your case tomorrow. Evidence you knew existed, evidence the GAL has already seen. And as the GAL reported a crime because of him recording your dad. No, you go on to say it's a one-party state. Do you know what that means, Callie? Also, do you know what entrapment means? Yeah? The action of tricking someone into committing a crime in order to secure their prosecution. At what point in that conversation with your father is your ex trying to trick him into admitting a crime to get him prosecuted? You don't have a clue what you're talking about. And like I said, the GAL would have reported if there was a problem.
Woo! Boogeyman. He entrapped my father.
You need to see this.
That's because he really has been watching me. And this is his way of proving me wrong. Woo! Boogeyman. He entrapped my father. You know how, okay, I will play this clip. I'm not worried about it. And like, obviously, I told my dad because that's entrapment. And I don't know if my ex is, you know how when someone, do you guys remember, this is, I need a moment to sit because this is giving Unhinged to a new level. You guys, and so, okay, I listened to the clip, I downloaded it. I'm going to put it in a video as like a receipt because hopefully I can like, organize something with Brandon and his mom and everything. And, have that and maybe have it all be the same video.
Brandon is the person who is accused of living in a trap house with his mother. If these people come on and say, I don't live in a trap house, I'm not inclined to believe him because they're not going to come on and say otherwise, are they?
Or something, because that's fine. I don't care about telling the truth on this channel. He doesn't know what he's unraveling. He literally emailed me, honey, but y'all, the frequency, I don't know. He's lost his mind. He's lost his mind. And perhaps he's a bit more dedicated to this than I thought. He could be talking. That's wild. You remember when I said, I wonder, I mean, it could be a possibility that he entrapped my dad. Anybody can listen to this clip and hear that it's entrapment.
Well, no, anybody with a brain knows that your definition of entrapment and what it actually entails is not the same thing, Callie.
Because you know how I said that I could see if my dad was like tuning him out and not really listening, because my dad does that. My dad just will like zone out. But like in the clip, you can hear my ex talking to my dad, crazy as fuck. My dad was getting tired of him. My dad was getting tired of him. This is why he stopped being a liaison. My ex is going off all crazy. Like, and can you believe she fucking did this? And the fact that you fucking did this, and my fucking son, and you couldn't fucking do this, and you couldn't fucking do that, and she couldn't fucking do that, and she's a fucking crack house. Like, that's fucking insane. And my ex is all heightened, unravel. And the whole time, my dad's like sitting there listening to this man go off and lose his shit. My dad's just like, You can listen to this clip and hear that it's entrapment.
And that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to bop over to a receipt stream. That shit came out pretty much straight after this. And then we will bop back to this and then to what she put out an hour ago.
I am so sorry. You know, at least I'm going to say hello first. Alert. Hello, my loves. I'm so sorry. Like, I think frequency. People have Oh, but you're not going to believe. Hey y'all, so I'm actually currently editing right now. In this video, you guys are going to hear a statement from my dad where he says, like, verbatim, he did not know that he was being recorded. You're also going to hear the full clip that my ex has been parading around as some type of proof or evidence that I was in some alleged crack house or whatever. And towards the end of that clip, you're going to hear him keep badgering my dad the way he does. And so essentially what happened here was indeed entrapment, especially because one, my father did not know that he was being recorded. Two, my father openly says and admits, along with the rest of my family and everyone, says that during the time period of when I was with Brandon, his mom, and being put up in the hotel and everything, everyone was trying to keep my location safe because remember, I had my ex arrested and I had an order of protection on him. And
Yep, yeah, Jeff ex falsely arrested and a false order of protection put on him. None of that exists in the system now because you couldn't prove any of it. You was the abuser in that relationship with what I've seen.
I was a domestic violence survivor. And as a domestic violence survivor, they are not supposed to know your location. They're not supposed to know your whereabouts. They're not supposed to know anything like that. My ex doing this shows a persistent overstep of boundaries, abuse, hostility, argumentativeness, badgering. Now he's fucking committed entrapment. I'm taking care of this and I'm uploading this video because you guys need it. And I am trying to schedule some time for when Brandon and his mom can come on my channel and just like, you know, have a conversation or just like provide a statement or something. But I actually need to also take care of this, obviously, legally, because essentially what my ex did was commit perjury and co-conspired with my ex-friend Kai with these lies and entrapped my dad to do so. And that's where we're at.
And how ridiculous is that? Just because everyone comes to the same conclusion on you, Callie, doesn't mean they're conspiring against you at all.
And we have court on Tuesday. And so you're going to hear both videos. I'm also including a bunch of texts from the Talking Parents app. I'm also including my itinerary from the hotel for that whole entire duration. And then you guys are going to see my texts with Brandon's mom. And you guys are going to see my call log from when I was always on the phone with my friends, you know, my family. And of course, you know, Brandon and his mom or whatever. Between getting all set up. And like I told you all, like I was with Brandon, his mom, his lady friend, and they helped me and baby. And Brandon's mom is indeed the one who paid for the hotel. So Brandon, I really appreciate you. I love you. And you've been the most amazing friend to me ever. And I'm so grateful for you and your mother. And I know you know this, But I'm posting this video because this is just kind of like giving me an overwhelming amount of work to do. But because my father, I cannot allow my father to be involved in entrapment. Especially because
Good job he's not involved in any entrapment. Callie, you don't know what it is. The GAL has had this video for over a month, yeah? If it was illegal, he'd have reported it.
my ex committed perjury to do this. So here's the video. I'm going to start off with my dad's statement. Then I'm going to do the full clip. It's like a minute something seconds long. My ex, the clip that he has the recording of my dad on.
Yeah, what he sent her is just over a minute long. The entirety of it is a 20-minute conversation.
And then I'm going to include all of our text messages. Some of the texts include me confronting him and telling him about Kai's behavior and how I reported her to my program because I did. We all know that Kai has a habit. And so now that's been broadcasted and that's going to be in these text messages.
Well, she's implying Kai's a drug habit. I don't know what drug she's implying Kai's on, but that's ridiculous and defamatory, Callie. No wonder she's speaking to me.
I already reported her, right? I already did all these things. And then what else in the text? You're going to see how my ex said that he didn't have any interest in going back to court because of the whole criminal charges thing, but that's a lie because he came after me with this case. And you're also going to see him try to push the same narrative that was on camera with my dad, where he was like, oh, and she was in a crack den. That's insane. And she was trying to go on a date with a guy from YouTube. That's insane. I've dated no one from YouTube since my ex-fiance. And the only guy that I started dating when I was at her house was a paramedic. And he had
yeah, correction. He wasn't from YouTube. He was a paid OnlyFans subscriber.
Not come around my baby like at all. He never even stepped into Kai's home because we had just started dating. Like, right.
That wasn't the accusation. The accusation was that you were going to take your child on a date with this guy from OnlyFans. And he suggested it even. And Kai stepped in for you. But she knew you were hinting anyway.
And as you guys see, when I get ready and I go out on my dates and stuff, I mean, I do this when my child's not here because I actually have the free time. But we know that this.
Well, she just said that she went on dates while she was at Kai's house and Kai did watch the child. That wasn't her free time.
It's never about. The problem is this was never about my abilities and capabilities as a mother. This was all just abuse and fucking nefarious intentions and horrible frequency. So I'm going to edit this. I will be live tomorrow. I have a lot to take care of. And I'm working on this now because if I don't edit this and put this out now, I just don't want you guys to fall behind because talking to Brandon and his mom will be easy to schedule, but this needs to be out now because I'm going to be taking care of some things because everyone needs to know what my ex has done. And at this point, I don't even know what to do now that I have the knowledge that I have that he indeed entrapped my dad and committed perjury. So this is just where we're at with it.
If he's committed perjury, your counsel can bring it up or put a motion in. That's what you do. Your counsel should be advising you of that. If it's perjury, it's a legal thing and it can be dealt with in the courts.
Hey, Dad. So Eric sent me that video and I know that you were like tuning him out and I can tell, but I need you to clarify what exactly you meant by crack house because he entrapped you. Did you know that you were being recorded?
No, I did not.
Okay. Like obviously we all know like that, I was at Brandon's mom is the one who helped me get the hotel and I was in the hotel for a few weeks and I was indeed at Kai's house. I need to know exactly which house was the crack house that you were referring to.
Eric believed that you and the baby were in a crack house. Mm-hmm. And I was referring to the hotel when I was non-committal about the question about him asking me that.
Because no one
knew for sure. And I initially
So like he didn't answer the question today. He moved on to what the baby's father thought. When she does play it, we do hear him say, I changed my mind when I saw the situation she had him in and stuff like that. We'll hear it. But she's coercing him here. She's walking him up as well. This is a trick of Callie's. Get people in the sleep ambling part 2.
Initially, I said that you and the baby were not in that crack house, but he did not believe that. So I just said, well, I don't know for sure then, even though I knew the truth. But that's not what he wanted to hear.
Because he recorded you, and he's been trying to use it to fuel this case.
That I did not know. I did not know I was being recorded.
And at least I have your permission and your knowledge to record you for this, because obviously
Yes.
what he did is entrapment.
Right.
And we have to pursue this. And I'm so sorry that he did this to you. I know that everybody.
Callie, you were doing this to your father. You're doing it to your child. You're doing it to everyone who has the unfortunate, who unfortunately connected with you in any way. You're just a vile person. You need to crawl off.
Was trying to keep the hotel under wraps, and that makes sense.
That's another thing, because I did not want him to know exactly where the two of you were. I didn't want him to know that, but I wasn't going to tell him. He could believe what he want. If he wanted to believe you were in a crack house and there was no, dissuading him otherwise,
evidence of that.
Then that's fine. But I was not going to divulge your location.
I understand. And I understand. I understand that you meant the best that you could, Dad. I'm really sorry that he did this. I actually can't even believe he sent me that video. I'm gonna forward it over, and
you knew he had the video. He told you he had the video. He told you the GA had the video. You should be grateful you have the video. You didn't have to provide it because of the type of case it is, but he give you. Yeah, he let you have it, and you've put it online for money.
Take care of this, because what he did is indeed entrapment. I know that we were all trying to keep the hotel under wraps, and I know that we were trying to because Brandon and his mom helped me, get it, and then Auntie extended it, for all those weeks until I moved in with Kai.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was like, okay, can I get clarity on this crack house? Because there's never been one. It was the hotel I was in. And of course, I have my itinerary.
No, Kai made it clear last night on panel with me that the crack house is Brandon and his mum's house, not the hotel. Now we've got Kai saying it, we've got baby's dad saying it, and then you show your own dad saying it. So, yeah, you're in a crack house. Trap house, sorry.
Everything. And, I'm also working with Brandon and his mom, because I'm going to have them give me a public statement as well. I'm really sorry that my ex did this. I'm sorry that he did this to you, Dad.
You don't have to apologize for him. So it be what it is. And at this point, all I want to see is you with the baby full time. If that can, if you get that, whatever I can do to facilitate that, I will.
I know that's what we've been trying to push for. I'm just sad that it came to this. I mean, you never did anything to him for him to entrap you like this. And that's what, it's like, it's too many personal attacks on the family. And I just like the way he's lost his mind. I knew that you were like tuning him out, because you can hear that in the beginning of the video where you're just like, right. And then he's just like fueling,
he was feeling his own paranoia about it. I did nothing to feed it. All I just said was say,
because disagreeing with him, he doesn't let you disagree with him. No. He's overbearing.
Well, then that's on him. At that point, I didn't, because and you're right. I was tuning him out, because it was clear to me at the time that he wasn't listening to me. So I just said, okay, whatever.
All right.
Yeah, well, it's just over a minute clip of a 20-minute conversation. It does kind of sound like he's like not fully with it, not, trying not to say too much, but then he does. And we're going to hear that very shortly.
I love you a lot, Dad, and I'm really sorry things have really come to this. I had a feeling I knew what you were doing, but like I said, like saying, I didn't know that it was a crack house until this. It's like, I don't like how he sets you up. because obviously there was no evidence of that, and my itinerary and everything. I can't believe that he did this. But I love you and thank you. Okay, so that's the statement from my father. Obviously, I understand exactly everything that he said. And now here's the clip that my ex entrapped him in.
She's too much, man, and I'm worried about his safety. In all honesty, I don't know if she can be a good mother, and I really don't. The fact that she wanted to bring him on a fucking date, that's insane. The fact that he was in a crack house, that's fucking insane. Who the fuck brings it? Did she not call anybody else to try to go somewhere else? Nobody wanted to pick my son up and her to fucking not be in a crack house? That's, I mean, honestly, I do look a little bit, I don't want to say, but I look a little down on you too. Like, you couldn't have picked her up and sent me in a crack house?
All she told me was that she was just in trouble somewhere and she needed somewhere to stay with the baby. And
a crack house
that's
is an option.
All right. I didn't know about the fact that it was crack house until I got there. All right. I didn't know until
No. I didn't know it was a crack house till I got there. He just said that. Yeah? He's confirming
I
it.
didn't know about the fact that it was crack house until I got there. She was just in trouble somewhere and she needed somewhere to stay with the baby. And
a crack house
that's
is an option.
All right. I didn't know about the fact that it was crack house until I got there. All right. I didn't know until I went out there and saw it for the first time and saw all the shady crap that was going on.
Yeah. So he didn't know until he went out there the first time and saw the shitty crap that was going on. Right? This isn't umming and ahhing. This is her dad making statements to him. And I'm not being funny. He might not like his tone. It's fucking understandable. If that were my kid in that situation, you best believe I'm calling people out.
Okay, that's when I, said, look, you got to, because I've been trying, because I don't know if you've noticed, I've been trying to stay out of this.
I know.
Okay.
You can see my frustration as a father.
Absolutely. And the only reason why I've gone this far was because to try to make certain that you got a chance to see your son. Because that was kind of personal to me.
And so, as you guys know, I had my ex arrested on August 15th, right? And remember when I said my friend Brandon helped me, and I immediately got in touch with both Brandon and his mom, and I was with them until his mom put me into the hotel. I checked into the hotel Saturday. I think it was like around noon or whatever the hell. But I checked in on Saturday, the 17th. And so these are my text call records with Brandon and his mom, and then also my hotel itinerary.
So she doxes Brandon's mom. So yeah, we've got the 14th on the 15th. Yeah. What does it prove? I don't get it myself, but yeah. Oh, and also Christian isn't Brandon's mum because Brandon's mum is Brandon's mum. I wonder if that's the friend Marciel or something like that. Yeah. But I don't know what this proves. It proves nothing. Brandon's mum. Hey, Mrs. Brandon's mum. Brandon told me to call you. I just got back from court. So, she claims this all happened on the 15th, yeah? So she left. So she was there the Thursday, the Friday. The ex has said nothing other than she doesn't know how long the child was at the crack house or trap house. It was at least a couple of days. This confirms that. He is claiming, and your friend is claiming, and your dad is claiming Brandon's house is the trap house. We don't need this.
So that's my hotel itinerary. You guys keep seeing the extensions. I know it says South Holland, but that's literally just like a location in the suburban, like Chicago suburban area and everything. So whatever. As you can see, that goes up to 3 weeks, literally up until September 1st, which is when I moved in with Kai, and then I left Kai's house on October 28th to come here. And my friend Marquise picked me up then and dropped me here. This is disgusting. This video is going to end with all the talking parents texts from, my ex, because he goes off trying to really push this narrative, and now I see he just needed the ability to push it. This was never about truth. This was just pushing something to where he could just label me as unfit and take me out of the child's life. And
you took yourself out of your child's life, and you've been the one proving yourself unfit, Callie.
My only issue with this is the fact that we have court on literally Tuesday, but by the time I post this, it's like literally like tomorrow when we have court. And this man has committed perjury. He's conspired with an ex-friend of mine to do this, and trapped my dad and pushed a whole case off of this shit, and has nonstop harassed me as well and my program, and has engaged online in so much fuck shit as a retaliation or a sick response to me. But I'm telling you, the last thing he ever wanted to do was send me that video. I actually still can't believe it's in my possession, but I thank God that I have it. I'm taking care of it. I will be live with you guys. I thank you all so much. Try to catch up the best you can. I am so grateful I went public with this, because now I see more than ever what the fuck I was actually dealing with. And not only do I thank God that I'm away, but I need to protect myself. I need to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. Because if it's one thing I know, committing perjury is fucking illegal. And entrapment is fucking illegal. Withholding a child is fucking illegal. Parental alienation is fucking illegal.
You withheld the child twice. Because there was no court order, he didn't technically withhold the child. You know this. Perjury. Has he been convicted of perjury or even accused of it? You haven't filed anything even accusing him of that. Parental alienation, you kind of do that when you fuck off your kid and just come back for foodies.
Jesus. I'm taking care of this as best I can, and I'll keep you guys updated as I can. And I love you all. Enjoy these fucking talking parents receipts and the Exposed song. I'll talk to you all later.
I'm not hostile. I brought up facts. You're the one getting defensive. Your own father admitted you're at a crack house and that you wanted to bring our son on a date with someone you met on YouTube. My father told you no such thing, and I haven't been on a date with any man from YouTube. Yep, it was an OnlyFans guy. Don't actually want to be in court again. You have financially crippled me. I just don't want you to let you continue to lie. I haven't lied and have what? Yeah, she bots it all out. She's a lying cow. I'm not interested in arguing anymore. Sorry, people, I hit mute. I'm not interested in arguing, but my program, my family, and everyone knows about what when I confronted her. She sent that at 8:14. He read it 8:15. I'm happy to know she told you she kicked me out, and I'm also aware of how you told her you hated me, couldn't wait to get your weapons back, and now she should kick me out, etc. Oh, well, you said he threatened you with them weapons and couldn't wait to get them back to threaten your life. That's not what you're saying here, is it? My programme name is Kids Above All. They have everything about the both of you documented. All right, and what's that done for you, love? Who the fuck are them to anyone? Like, you ran to him to get benefits, and you've shown your crazy ass to him. I think they're going to be against you in court, if anything.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed.
All right, so apparently you had to go at the doula for not knowing how to put car seat in. I'm sure you and Kai can work this out. Oh, saltiness. You've been hostile with me once we made contact. Whatever, Callie. All you've done is been hostile.
I'm too exposed. Exposed. Oh my God.
I've consistently said I'm not interested in arguing with you. You've continued to be agnostic, unfortunately. Antagonistic, agnostic. Let me know how you plan to move forward. Good night.
Exposed. 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 Exposed.
That was all before Kai kicked you out due to making false claims to the police. The same thing you did to me, so I wasn't sure if anything has changed. I confronted Kai about her picking up street drugs at that Starbucks location that you were visiting. Wow. Right, so this is a drug accusation. So Callie wrote a message and said something unspecific, and that's a proof to be able to defame a friend. You're fucked, Callie. You really are.
Exposed. 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 Exposed.
A liaison. My ex is going off all crazy, like, and can you believe she fucking did this? And the fact that you fucking little bullshit YouTube channel that don't make no money. The little ain't shit YouTube channel don't make no motherfucking money. The little bullshit channel don't got no money. That's not, no wonder the Guardian didn't, no wonder, so this validates no wonder the Guardian didn't entertain it. This is, y'all, honey, I cannot help the frequency, okay? I don't know what's happening to my karmics and these people who I'm closing the chapter in the book on, but we see where they are. And
these people want nothing more than you to be out of their life. You keep bringing them up. You're profiting off making lies up about them. They want their names cleared and they want you the fuck out of their lives.
Has never been one. He hates online shit. He hates being social. He doesn't like this type of stuff. Yeah, it probably pissed him off that I'm public and telling the truth about everything. And he hates like the spotlight. When I would post pictures of him and I, he would always be like, "Oh, you don't have to post that." Like, "Oh, like I." But maybe that was a version of him. I've not ever known him, and mind you, the baby's over there. So while my child's over there, you're making time for drama. I've exposed on this channel, okay, what I do when I have my baby, because I barely post, baby. Even if it's just clips or little whatever. And when I go live,
you barely have your baby. Dickhead.
That baby is not in this house. I could never do it. I mean, I'm not hating on family vloggers or you know, I'm not hating on, like, you know, baby and mommy channel. I'm not hating on that. Like, I get it. Get your judge. Some women can balance it, but with all the things that my child and I have been through, absolutely not. I cherish that fucking time, okay? And, you know, my baby, y'all know what's going on with my kid, okay? It's been real. So my baby needs that extra tender love and care. I don't fucking have an interest or will to go live when that child's here, especially because I know how my mouth gets. You know, these are adult streams. But my ex is showing some tendencies that I'm actually disturbed. He should have kept that clip. And I'm not going to argue with him.
It's evidence being used in court that the GAL has, and he thought you should have it as well.
I can't believe he just showed me that he entrapped my father. Someone, you can hear him. He's losing his mind. And my dad does that. My dad just tunes out like, That's exactly how this clip goes. No wonder the Guardian didn't entertain that shit. Now it makes sense. Because like I told you all, if I was labeled as a danger to my child, I wouldn't have the consecutive overnights.
You've not been labelled as anything yet. The JL report is written up and will be divulged tomorrow in court. Before that, they had nothing to go off. They've been going off since you've had your minimum parenting time. There's nothing special about having every other weekends and Wednesday. That is the standard minimum parenting time until you've been ruled over.
With the weekly, especially the weekdays in between are huge. That's like a really huge court telltale sign. You guys,
it's not. It's standard. It's standard minimum parenting time.
I just need you all to like Google and look up what happens when a parent is actually found as unfit or unstable.
You've not been found them things yet. Maybe tomorrow you'll find out more about that.
Or as a danger to the child in Illinois, and what those visitation outlines show, right? Because like I told you all, it's not this, and it's definitely not temporary. And I mean, guardians look for so much fucking more. I mean, here we go. Then a pack and play though. This actually makes me understand and appreciate the guardian a lot more. I wonder if I should take back some of the things I said about not trusting even him as much. Because now I'm understanding him more.
You still said it though, didn't you? Just like you still hit your fellow. You said you were sorry, but he shouldn't have done that. Anything before a but's bullshit, Callie.
Because I know I joked about it. I'm like, well, clearly the guardian didn't give a fuck about that. But no, dead ass, because he knows what to look for. He probably knows what entrapment sounds like. But entrapment, that's a whole, you did that to my father. I can't, so you entrapped my father and tried to use it as a receipt for this custody case. And now you have my ex-friend who you may have hooked up with spiraling for you in the name of your honor.
Look at that. Both of them have said they've never hooked up. They've been friends for years. If they wanted to be together, they could have done it a long time ago. They're friends. And she has a close bond with your child because, like, you were living there and she cared for your child.
Yes. And y'all are this desperate to get a rise out of me. And you got my baby in between. You got my baby over there in the mix of all of this. I wish you the best with your frequency. You will not corrupt my child. I cannot believe. I will play this on my channel. It's up for public opinion. I don't care. I hate that you sent me that video. Why did you entrap my father? What did my dad do to you? And you know the person my dad is. What the fuck did I do to your family? Did I do anything to your mom? Did I even do anything to your uncles? I didn't even do shit to your homies. I exposed Blue though, because that's a man. And he subscribed to this channel. And that's where he fucked up. being a man and being subscribed. The girlies I haven't exposed because I had love for them girls. But what have I done to your crew and your people, especially in regards to this case? All I wanted to do was make my side heard publicly, mainly about the withholding, because, sir, whether you want to admit it or not, that was fucked up.
So was leaving your child and abandoning them with regression, like weren't developed correctly because of your lack of parenting.
And what the fuck is going on with you and Kay? And why is she riding so hard for you, bro? And why y'all in cahoots together on the internet? What the are y'all like? Okay, so are you gonna give me the exclusive tea? Are y'all hooking up? Can I give you the mic? Y'all hooking up?
This is about your kid, Callie. Why the fuck do you even care about shit like that? You're fucking unhinged. You have no correct priorities at all.
I'm sorry, I'm making memes, y'all. Because this shit is ridiculous. But like, this is the most psychotic shit I've ever seen. Meanwhile, you got poor puppy. And I'm just like, give me my baby. The fuck? So you gonna withhold the baby? You just go, what is he doing?
At the moment, what is advised by the GAL and the court.
You gonna withhold the baby, lie to the guardian, have me on this schedule, and then try to control what I do on said schedule. You're gonna watch me, you're gonna stalk me down, you're gonna stir mess, you're gonna step out of your whole comfort zone to talk shit on the internet, and then you're gonna email me proof of you entrapping my father. You're gonna spiral at the pediatricians, you're gonna call and harass the program. I'm supposed to be gone, never to be seen or heard from again, but yet I'm here. I'm literally in the fucking bed. And we're all discussing this fucking crack house that has failed to appear in the room with us. Next video, I want a character chart. Bitch, I might have to give y'all one. Because who is this man? I don't want him out of our child's life. This is why I dropped the fucking criminal charges. Bitch.
You dropped the criminal charges. You didn't turn up twice. And if you went into court and actually perjured yourself, you'd have been fucked. And you knew it. We do it.
And you know what? I need to address past me. Bitch, you should have kept him. Because if I would have known what would have waited for me, because this is just fucking ridiculous. I mean, this is just fucking nonsense. This is foolishness. I should have kept those criminal charges on you and never dropped them.
Well, you were trying to get him to have the kid and give you money, and he's like, listen, once you got these criminal charges on me and shit, I'm not doing nothing outside the court. And also, you were warned that, your clicked up threat wouldn't stand. And the fact that you doctored evidence court would get you in trouble.
Because who does this? I never wanted you out of our child's life, but you really want me out of his. But you want me out of the baby's life, but you want to try to control what I do during my free time. Honey, I peeped game that when you withheld that child, I have freedom. And I have time. and I invested it.
And you were apparently very ill to the point you couldn't look after your child. So no, you shouldn't been on YouTube posting up, going out and having the best time of your life. What the fuck?
Wisely. That's why I'm starting school in the fall. Because I chose that. When I awoke from the illusion of you taking the baby and keeping the baby forever, I had my paths appear. I could have either crumbled and stressed about this case and felt defeated and spiraled or whatever, or I could have been like, okay. Because remember, I keep telling y'all, it's the same shit. I was going to put off my mentor too, because I was scared. But something said no. Something said no. And now here it is. Fertility getting better. I can have more kids. My uterus is bigger.
This is shit from nightmares. This is wowzers. Like, don't procreate again, Callie. Look after the kid you got first.
I told y'all that already. But my uterus bigger and healthy and clear it up. I can have more kids. Can fit me a few more on up in there. Because I'm ready. Because I'm mommy, bro. The fuck? You wanted to believe he had some dignity. I just wanted him. I'm like, okay, I understand we can't be together. Clearly, that's not the tea. And so that's kind of been what I've been struggling with, right? Like, I have been struggling with this, and I can talk to you guys. I mean, maybe my mommies in the chat and my women who've been through similar, we can maybe have a serious conversation. My program, my counseling, and my therapist, they're very much aware. I am struggling with how do I incorporate my ex healthily into my child's life, despite him being who and what he is.
And he's thinking the exact same, Callie. At the end of the day, he's got more contact than you, and he's going to keep more contact than you, and he's probably going to get some more. Right? You're going to have to live with that. He's having to incorporate you against every instinct in his body saying you're not good enough to be around his child.
Seriously, this has been a conundrum. When I dropped the criminal charges, I was struggling with that. A part of me wanted to do it. A part of me didn't want to do it. This motherfucker just sent me proof of him entrapping my dad. You forced my hand. I have to act on this. I have to. It will be uploaded. And you're going to find that you're not embarrassing me. Your ass committing.
It's already been handed over to the GAL. You know this. I know this because you told us. Like, it's ridiculous for you to be acting like this is such a big deal. Wow, he sent it to you. He didn't post it online. He hasn't sent it to me. Believe me, I've asked him for it a few times. He hasn't sent it to me. You have posted it online to make money off it.
Sir, you are becoming a serial criminal. Like, do you not see this? And knowing who you are, and I ain't even blasted you like this, but knowing who you are and knowing your past, do you really want this to repeat? Do you really want our son to know his father? Oh yeah, daddy was a fucking criminal. Yeah, daddy went to jail this time, broke this law, daddy broke that law. Daddy did this to mama, and then daddy broke this law,
He doesn't have a criminal record, Callie. He's done nothing to you. You've not even alleged violence against him, and he has alleged violence against you. You're worse than him, definitely. He's going to see all these videos, your child. We'll see them when he's older. And it's probably going to be to explain why his mother's not around.
Gets mama. You see why I'm taking my ass? I'm running to school. Bitch, I'm running. Sprinting. I know I start in November because I'm going to do the November courses, right? Because, you know, I got that deal. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to be like $90 to get started. But, bitch, I'm just going to go up to school in September and get my ID just for the plot. And I'm going to do a little vloggy vlog where I take y'all up there for the plot. Because the school is indeed happening, and I'm excited. But our child needs a better example. Is this phone charged? Okay, it is.
Yes, he does. He's very unfortunate to have you as a mother. At least he's got a dad who is fighting for him and not doing what you're doing online.
Our child needs a better fucking example. It's almost like everything that I'm saying is this the truth that's hurting? It's almost like our child needs a better fucking example. So it had no choice but to be me. So I'm over here in a fucking hotel, fucking like, you know, retraining and rewiring my mind to Dylan James, manifesting bestie, power of I am, fucking neuro knowledge, fucking listening to all my meditation beats, doing my breath work, looking like fucking literally SpongeBob. That's what breath work is kind of like.
That's the craziness. That's fucking craziness. There's a lot of this. I implore you to go watch a channel. I just want to give like some snippets of what's gone on. So we had a receipt stream. This was the stream before that, when she realised she had that email from the ex. And then she did another stream this morning. It would have been about 6 a.m, I think. I don't know. I don't think she's been in bed. And she's promised she will be streaming all day today. Hence why I have to cover this now.
When I go and get my Starbucks and eventually go live, hey y'all, I'm gonna let y'all chill and get in here. I know I don't typically have like much of an early audience, but shit is real. I've taken care of a lot today. Shit is real. I've taken care of a lot today. I am going to intentionally go live maybe twice today at least. I have not even gotten up and gotten my Starbucks. When I get up and I go get my Starbucks, we're going to listen to the videos. I just posted a new video with the receipts of my itinerary. And I just got off the phone with my homie Brandon, and he's talking to his mom right now. And he's going to have his mom call me because pretty much like I was with them until I got into the hotel.
Yeah, and this is going to prove nothing. It's the house that's alleged to be the fucking trap house.
And Brandon may actually be able to come on live stream, so that'll be cool. But I'll be getting statements from both of them, and they're all of them. My dad, Brandon, and the mom are willing to be witnesses. But I'm going to intentionally go live because people are unraveling in really scary, dangerous ways. And my ex actually knows where I live, and I know what my ex is capable of. And I'm straight. Like, I'm actually straight. So I've documented everything. I forwarded everything over to my attorney. I got in contact with the state's attorney. And I'm going to go from there. Good morning, Callie. I'm struggling to sleep at the moment, so I'll listen for a bit. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, girl, you struggling to sleep? I had trouble sleeping too. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disturb the...
So she's contacted her attorney and the state attorney. She goes on to say she's also in the police and she's going to be visiting the sheriff today.
Frequency. But I'm intentionally going to go live today. Probably off and on at least twice. It begins. I have court tomorrow. I don't know how court's going to go. but like I've had this sick to my stomach feeling and everything. I haven't even had my Starbucks yet because my stomach is like turning. It's like because it's like a sick feeling. But I have forwarded everything over to my attorney. I got in contact with the state's attorney, the same one who helped me press criminal charges on him. Because this shit is actually criminal. I can't even believe he did this. I'm not done catching up yet. Let me catch a break. Hi, Callie. Sad to hear you're not feeling well. Hey, Glitter Jasmine, you might as well just chill in this stream, baby. Just watch that video that I just posted and chill here. And then I'm gonna be live off and on during the day. I am intentionally going to be going live off and on during today. Except for when I do my little contract work, or whatever, and I reschedule that shit. I'm gonna turn it in by 5 because I actually have to go and make a run. I pray for the best. Yeah. I can't believe he's unraveled like this. I can't believe it's been revealed that he pretty much co-conspired with my ex-friend Kai to do this case.
Why you revealed that? You've said yourself she's not even going to be a witness. Just because people come to the same conclusion doesn't mean they've conspired against you, Kelly. It doesn't.
And had to entrap my dad because it was making no sense. Hey, Mary girl. It was making no sense to me at all why he kept mentioning my dad. And you guys heard it yourselves. My dad, I mean, you hear the way my ex is. He just goes on and on. And you guys know that that's his argument style. He just badgers you. My ex doesn't actually listen. He just badgers. And he doesn't listen until he...
That was 1 minute of a 20-minute recording. And your dad said plenty. Your dad said plenty. A lot that you should be worried about. And you did not address with your father when you talked to him in the middle of the night when you're walking from sleep.
Here's what he wants to hear because there's no reasoning with him, right? But another important factor is to remember that during this time period, when I left him, he was not supposed to know where I was at. I explained all that in the video because I'm a domestic violence victim. So fucking
No, you're not. You're not. You never alleged physical violence and any other alleged mental violence or whatever. Not documented, recorded, or factual. Just your words.
Fucking my dad was just like saying whatever. And he was like, oh yeah, the crack house, and I just want to support you as a father or whatever. But my father is willing to give a statement for court and of course be a witness. So I have my dad, Brandon's mom, and Brandon who are willing to be witnesses for this. And I shared my hotel itinerary. I'm waiting to hear back from Brandon's mom. I'm going to get a statement from her. She's working, so she might just have to record me something or whatever. But Brandon might actually be able to get on a live. I just listened to a few minutes ago, and your dad was definitely trying to brush him off. Yeah. And that mixed in with the fact that my dad stopped being a liaison because he got tired of him, because that's documented too. Like my dad stopped being a liaison because he was fucking tired of him. So it's like, I get it, right? So he's just like, say anything. But the facts are, I have the hotel itinerary, like how I just shared, and I was with Brandon and his mom because she's the one who helped me get set up. And she also helped me with the baby.
And they're the ones who live in the alleged trap/crack house den.
So she also helped me with the baby. So I was with them. So I need to know if the crack house is in the room with us. And then it's like I also shared those talking parents receipts to show that he's just been trying to push this narrative and entrap everyone in it. Like this is entrapment at its finest. Yeah. Hey. And I'm so happy I never entertained his dumb ass. This is why I don't speak to his ass. I responded to his email and I said, I have forwarded this over to my attorney and I have gotten in contact with the state's attorney. And then I'm going to be live off and on all day. I should be okay. But with the way both my ex and my ex-friend are unraveling, like losing their fucking minds, unhinged type shit, I'm gonna keep my presence active because absolutely not no day before court because ain't no reason for them to be acting like this, like pure buffoons.
There's been no reason for you to act like you have at all. There is a lot to go over here. This is very spur of the moment, and this has all occurred since my stream last night. I was up very late. I hope this holds you over until I can come back to you. I have a lot more. It's ridiculous. Enjoy my video, give it a like, subscribe if you're not, and have the best day you can.
What exactly is your problem with females? Can it clip it? We might need to hear some details. Your lies and fake shit ain't gonna fly. Soon a court is gonna see all you do is lie. Stop intimidating witnesses. You're about to learn what the punishment for that is cry, 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 cry. Lie, 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 lie. Your bullshit ain't gonna fly, fly, fly. After you lose this shit, it'll be bye, bye, bye. How the F do they say this with a straight face? Well, Gigi does it with that ugly, wonky eye face. It's all about to crumble. We'll be there to watch you stumble. This is a ball you can't catch, and they'll forget we fumble. How the F do they say this with a straight face? Well, Gigi doesn't with that ugly, wonky eye face. It's all about to crumble. We'll be there to watch you stumble. This is a ball you can't catch, and we'll definitely fumble.